live by that simple rule, that command that Jesus gave us to love each other as he has loved us. And the word that John uses in the Gospel reading is this lovely word, abide. We don't use it very much in English language nowadays, do we? I'm going off to abide in my home now. Goodbye, everyone. You know, it's one of those that's fallen out of vogue. I think we could do something to bring it back. But if we were to, John's Gospel uses it a lot. And there's lots of different meanings that we could use for abide. You know, to stay, to inhabit. If we were to strip that back to its original Greek, it could be translated as to encamp, to put up a tent over it. That God's love is like a tent over us, and we abide within that shelter. It's a lovely image, I think, of being immersed, surrounded by God's love. And because we're immersed and surrounded by God's love, therefore we are given the power to love as well. But for that to happen, we have to choose to abide in God's love ourselves. If we choose not to do that, then what slowly starts to happen is the bitterness and the anger and the resentment and all those other human emotions that we can have that put barriers up in place that says you're in and you're not, that means that you're judged and you're somehow not judged, start to come out, don't they? That's simply all that Jesus is asking of us today. To abide in his love. And by abiding in his love, we discover for ourselves what it is to love as Jesus loved. The moment we discover that, we know that we're filled with the grace of God. And when we know that, it bursts out of us to create a space for others as well. Amen.